This is LaserBolt and welcome to today's video. One of the most important things in Biomutant is that green. And now I do not mean cash. I actually mean the green little leaves that are equal to money. And money is extremely important in Biomutant, especially if you want to get into late game and you want to make sure you start crafting, you start buying, you start doing all that good stuff. Today I'm going to tell you guys how to make money in Biomutant. I'm also going to give you some tips on actually how to make this really fast and really effective in the early game. So let's go ahead. If all that sounds like something you're definitely interested, a like would be greatly appreciated, and let's dive in and talk about it. So as you guys may see here in Biomutant, guys, when you guys go into your gear item, you're gonna be able to notice that everything is associated with this little green leaf right here, guys. This little green leaf kind of gives you a reference point of how much every item costs, or whenever you go to a vendor, it'll let you know how much each item costs when you buy it from a vendor. And one of the most important things here is understanding how to actually get more of this leaf currency. So if you want to know how much leaf currency you have, it's going to be here on the right hand side top corner right here. So right now I have 68,000. I was able to get this to 100,000 very easily throughout the early stages of the game, and today I'm going to tell you guys exactly how we did that. So like I was saying, everything is associated to that. There are multiple ways of earning money here. Ones are the most effective ways. Some are still pretty good, and I recommend you guys keep track on these. But I wanted to make sure you guys know that everything in the game is associated to it. So whenever you want to go ahead and apply something or sell something, that little value is always something you need to pay attention to. Another thing that you need to pay attention to is that whenever you decide to craft an item, it's going to cost a certain amount of leaves in order for you guys to be able to craft it. So keep that in mind. So like if I ever, let's say I wanted to go ahead and do an add-on, it's going to cost me 1,780 leaves or money to be able to add on to that particular item. And as you guys see here, this particular jacket has a total of 4 different add-ons. So if you put that together, guys, that's almost, let's say it's 2,000 per add-on. That's 8,000 just for that add-on for that particular class. So as you guys notice, money is important. I just hope I made my point on that one. So how exactly do you go about making money? Well, the first thing you want to know is you want to pay attention to things that are called green leaf ATM gates. These are these things right here. You're gonna find these throughout the world very often, and these actually generate money. They'll have a little green leaf hanging from the top portion right here where I'm jumping at. Now, one thing that you want to keep in mind, and it's very important, and some of you guys might make this mistake, make sure that when you guys jump over these, because you have to jump through them to get the leaf, that you're facing the right way. Because what happens is, what I notice, if you, let's say you're coming this way and you jump over it, you won't pick up the leaf. You actually have to go through one specific side in order for that leaf to be popped for you guys. So just make sure you guys are paying close attention to the way you're jumping and you're actually collecting the leaves. That's going to be number one way to actually be able to do that. All right, so the second method, guys, you're going to need to do in order to farm some money, and this is where farming actually comes into play, is by actually going to the vendors and selling all the junk you pick up. Now, in Biomutant, it is extremely important, guys. You loot. And did I say loot? Yes, you got to keep looting, guys. So basically, get as much items as you possibly can. Once you have enough items, you're going to want to go talk to one of the vendors, whether it be at any of the villages or any of the locations where there are some vendors. And you're going to click where it says, I am up for trading. Once you click on that, you're going to want to go ahead and go to the sell tab and sell the stuff that you don't need. Basically, everything that you collect or pick up in the world that you feel like you might not need, or it's just there's just too much in your inventory, you're going to want to get rid of. All right, so we're going to go straight into the sell tab. We're going to go and look for stuff that we can actually get rid of. So let's say we want to get rid of, usually miscellaneous is the best way to go because this is all stuff that kind of really is not needed in per se. So look how cheap this is, guys. So we're going to be able to get, let's sell that. And that's going to give us, it just gives us pretty much the currency based on the amount that is associated to that specific item. So if you have multiples, you can sell a bunch. So this one has, I have 10 of these and I have 2 of those. So that's going to give me 20. So there you guys, that's how you're going to be able to go ahead and be able to do that. So make sure you guys loot everything that's found in the game. Get as much stuff as you possibly can and sell it. Now you'll be able to get really good stuff, especially if you want to sell like weapons. So let's say you have a weapon that you feel like, I'm not going to be using that anytime soon, or it's just a really bad weapon. You could actually get rid of those, and those actually give you a good amount of money. You could also get rid of 2-handed swords, or you could also get rid of these 2-handed crush weapons. These actually give you a ton of money and a ton of leaf currency, which is extremely important in the game. And in addition to that, guys, this is the fastest way to actually make money currently right now that I found. I'm looking for a more farmable way, but right now this is basically what I've been farming, is just looting and selling, looting and selling, looting and selling. Very effective and really good. Now that is number 2. Number 3, guys, the fastest way to actually make money too, guys, is you're gonna want to go ahead and pick fights. You're gonna be like, what do you mean pick fights? Yes, you're gonna want to go ahead and pick fights, because every time you fight a mini boss or you fight different ads that are in specific areas, and you'll be able to find these just by moving around the world or traversing. Every time you fight one of these mini bosses and you kill one of these mini bosses, you're actually going to be able to collect money as well. So that's a very, very easy way of actually collecting money. Right now, I'm trying to find a specific spawn point where I can just kill one repeatedly over and over and have it spawned over and over again. But as soon as I get that sorted out, I'll definitely put up a video, guys, so you can make easy money that way by just killing one person repeatedly over and over. So those are the 3 methods to actually make money in Biomutant. Number 1, of course, is by using the leaves, ATMs. Number 2 is by going ahead, picking up as much loot as you possibly can and selling the items. And number 3, guys, is by picking fights and going into the mini bosses, killing them and earning money that way. And there you guys have it. That is how you make money in Biomutant. Once we have a faster farmable way, I'll definitely upload it on the channel. I do hope you guys are enjoying our Biomutant coverage. If you are, do me a huge favor, guys, drop a comment, drop a like, but most importantly, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications so you guys won't miss when our videos go live. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.
Erfidurf outpost. The Jagni tribe claimed this forever. Let's see. There's the tyrant who runs this outpost. He didn't expect his tribe to fight for one. It's their last line of defense. Once their guardian falls, they'll surrender. The outpost belongs to your tribe now.